and they're pretty important. You have to have some if you're gonna battle. Um, and I got my probe here in the top right. I did not lose my scouting probe. I have it checking to see if he's gonna sneak some vultures out or if he's gonna expand here in the top right. But like I said, my top rank is B minus. I've beaten some really good players. I've beaten the guy that took second in the ladder of Team Liquid Strategy League. Um, I've beaten him twice actually out of the 4 times I've played him. Uh, both times were just pure macro wins. Macro, of course, like building buildings, building units. Whoever can basically build up the better army, which is where mechanics kick in. You can see I'm kind of cute here. I built a pylon there so he can't just expand like he wanted to, and that's really going to screw him up quite a bit. On this map, Terran generally can grab a really easy third base and just defend it and turn it into a turtle war, turtling being where you just sit there and macro up to 200 of 200, which is the highest supply you can get. But I stop him from doing that, and that's really going to delay him. So he's going to add another factory, but his factories are pretty late, to be honest. I don't think this guy was really that great of a player, but it's alright. So, like I said, highest ranked B minus against pure Koreans. I have beaten. Okay, the highest rank is Olympic, which is like only the top pro gamers get that. Then there's A plus. Well, I do want to point this out. Look at this. Look at this good manner from me. He says he needs to go to the bathroom up there. I say no problem, and he's like, well, I'm not feeling well, good now. So I even give him a good look after he restarts the game. I think that good manner needs to be pointed out. We need more good manner people on IC Cup and on OMG Pop, especially OMG Pop. And why not OMG Pop Pro? Alright, so like I said, the highest rank Olympic, followed by A plus, A minus, B plus, so on. A, usually to get to A, you need to be a pro gamer. A minus, you can be a really top player outside of Korea, but generally you'll only get B plus. There are a few that can get A minus against Koreans, but you have to be really good. And there's like 3 or 4 that can do that. And if they do it against Koreans, then I respect them. If they do it against just like foreigners, then I do not respect them because foreigners are not as good as Koreans at all. So as you can see, this is my army. I have 98 supply. That's gonna keep going up. 102 right now, 103. He has 79, so I'm ahead by about 30 supply. I got arbiters on the way, arbitral tribunal on the way. But yeah, the highest rank Korean I beat is A minus. I won a Protoss vs Protoss against an A minus Korean on the map Fighting Spirit, which is pretty good because A minus means you're a pretty good player. I have beaten some B plus Koreans. I've beaten B plus Zergs and B plus Terrans and B plus Protosses. So yeah, I feel like I'm worthy. I also took 7th in GameFAQs Star League. I took 7th in the ladder stage, meaning I got to play in the tournament. Unfortunately, I lost in the first round 3-1 because I was pretty inactive at the time and had a lot of stuff going on, but I'm still happy with how it worked out. You can see I'm microing the Zealots, send them past the tanks, make the tanks fire on the other tanks, make them take damage, send the Zealot back there, drag the Spider Mine. As you can see, battles in Starcraft require a lot of control. You got to know what to do. You got to be able to think quickly. You got to know what you're doing. So I have 108 supply after that battle. He has 64. So basically, that battle was going to decide the game, seeing as who won. I knew I had a big advantage going into the battle, but I know after I won that battle, like the game was pretty much mine. No matter what I lose here. And I'm not really going to lose much of anything. I do have observers, so I can see his spider mines, which are burrowed underground. He's going to keep rallying vultures, which is what a good Terran should do, but a good Terran wouldn't lose his tanks in the first place, because in these battles, the tanks are the most important unit. So, but basically now this game's over. My macro is kicking in, and he GG's out. Look at that. Check out OMGPOPPro. So he probably left the game. He probably went to Firefox or Google Chrome and he checked out OMGPOPPro. So as you can see, I feel that I'm deserving to sponsor OMG Pop, or for OMG Pop to sponsor me. I mean, pay for any lands or tournaments that I go to if I need the assistance, because generally the owner will the host of the tournament usually cover a lot of the costs, and just sponsor me on the website, maybe give me a star count or something. Well, thanks for watching. Goodbye.